welcome back to another video with Kendall B. I am enjoying my beautiful Monday. Is it Monday? Yes, I'm enjoying my beautiful Monday. I am waiting to get an oil change right now because it's about that time for my car, but that's not why we're here today. I know you see from the title, we're going to be talking about something that I'm going through with my new moving out process that's been stressing your girl out, okay? But if you are new here, I'm gonna need you to subscribe. If you're not new here, like this video. Before we even get into the video, I'm gonna need you to like it. Now y'all see from the title, I'm gonna be telling y'all, spilling the tea on what's been going down and what has been stressing me out so far with this moving out at 22 process. The only thing that's been stressing me out with this process, that's it. Everything else has been a bliss. Everything else about my journey and my new apartment and the process and it being done has been a bliss. I love it. If you have not seen my entire series about getting the apartment, thinking about getting the apartment, waiting to get approved, what are you doing? Go check that out. I have my moving out at 19 and I have my moving out at 22 series, okay? In my last video, I was making wax and I told you guys that I've been cooking a lot. Like, I've been in the kitchen a freaking lot. I've been in the kitchen probably 14 hours throughout my days. I'd be in the kitchen cooking, cleaning, putting my dishes back, like just doing everything in there. So of course that means that I've been spending money on my groceries. I have not been eating out. So I've been trying to buy all of my food so I can cook it myself, put good things into my body so my body can put good things out for me and take good care of me. So I've been cooking everything. I have not been eating out. Well, it's very minimal how much I eat out. It's very minimal. It's probably like 1 or 2 times throughout the week and that's it. But I've been cooking everything. So I've been spending a lot of money on things at the store. You guys, I have been going to the grocery store every day, probably multiple times a day, because I know at first my excuse was, oh, I just moved in, you know, I had to get salt and pepper and storage bags and plastic bags and this bags and bananas, and like I had to get the basics to even start cooking. I told y'all that. That week was done. Now we on the second week and I'm still doing the same thing, but it's more so like I haven't grasped my exact budget, like how much I need to grocery shop. I haven't even grasped what stores give me the best deal, so I'm saving most money, because right now I'm spending a lot of money. I have not even been calculating and it's killing me. Like, here go all my receipts right here. This is probably just off of one day. Like, I told you guys that this is sad. This is sad right here. These are probably all from, can y'all see this? These receipts are probably all from yesterday, but I just wanted to input this right here. I am very hard on myself, very much hard on myself. Whatever amount I have made up in my head, if I go over it a little bit or if I go under it a little bit, it means a lot to me. I have my own personal plan, and once I go against the grain of whatever I've been doing and whatever habit I've been keeping up, I beat myself up about it. But that is what helps me get to my goals. That is what helps me achieve each and everything that I want to achieve, by being hard on myself and not leaving room for any excuses. That means with anything. If you want to create a good habit and you mess up one day and you're like, oh, that's nothing, it's okay, it's just the first 2 weeks of moving, or oh, okay, it's just the first month of moving, I can spend all this money on groceries and food. No, because that is when error comes into play. That is when bad habits come into play. If you want to stop something and get it under control, which is quote unquote my spending on frivolous things and overspending, which I made that plan to myself, and once I go against it, it makes me feel bad. It makes me upset that I am not sticking to my plan, because once you have a plan and you stick to it day by day by day, it gets easier and it becomes a habit. And that bad habit is now a thing of the past. So that's how I always acquire everything in my life. Everything that I've obtained in my life, my YouTube channel, the support, getting money from it, my apartment, my everything that I've prayed for has everything that I've prayed for, like even the apartment, even this YouTube channel that I've been working on for 4 years, I stick to things because I know that is the only way that I can achieve it. So when I go against the grain and I don't stick to my plan, which is not overspending, then I kind of get a little anxious, I get a little stressed, I get a little upset. So I just wanted to throw that in there because some people may be watching like, girl, that's not that big of a deal, or that's not that serious, it's okay, it's just the first 2 weeks. No, you don't make excuses for behavior that you know you can correct. I don't make excuses for behavior. I don't give myself 10, 4, 5 chances. No, be hard on yourself just like you'll be hard on, you know, a client, or you'll be hard on a child. Treat yourself like your own student, and that's how I treat myself. So when I do bad things like this, like go over my budget, I make sure I know, and I make sure I correct it by sitting down and making sure it won't happen again. That is my punishment. All right, let's get back to the video. Before I moved out, I had this exact budget for how much I would spend on food each week, and I have not been going by that, and I'm going to get to it. I don't know, like, is that too less? Like, I just don't know, because, you know, I was at my mom's house and that worked for me, but now that I'm out on my own, I don't feel like that would work for me, because, you know, I would use my mom's oil, I would use my mom's salt and pepper, I would use my mom's butter. Like, the main things that you need to cook, I would use that of hers. And the things I needed to actually make my meal, like the turkey meat, the pasta that I need for the meal, that's what I would be buying. So I'm having a hard time rationing out how much money I need for food and groceries each week, because I feel like it is just draining, not draining my pockets, but, you know, sucking up a lot of money on things for cooking and for eating. On the bright side, I have been, you know, eating pretty healthy. I did recently have a little incident where I went against the grain because I know my body, I know what I put into my body, and I was consuming so much dairy, and it was not good for me. And I had this whole like day where I was like, oh Lord, help, what's wrong with me, Lord, help. But it's like the pressure to eat healthier is times 10 now that I'm out on my own, because I told you guys before, I would lose weight, I would get sick a lot when I was living on my own before, because I wasn't eating right, and I didn't have, like, you know, my mom's nutrition, you know, all the good stuff my mom buys. It's all on you, like, it's all on you. That's the main thing I would stress to you guys, to get under control and figure out. So that's something I really want you guys to focus on, because I'm still learning it. I decided that I am going to sit down probably tomorrow or tonight and write down how much do bananas really cost. Like, I've been going to, another thing is, I moved to a different area, and this area is so uplifting. It motivates me so freaking much. Like, just seeing the people exercise, and then all of the stores around it are very healthy and organic. I am the queen of organic, or at least I am striving to be the queen of organic. So I buy everything that I can buy organic. And if you guys know how much organic stuff costs, it's a lot more, or it's usually a little bit more pricey than the average, you know, unhealthy stuff or things that are not organic. It costs to eat healthy, and this is the time to be eating healthy, I feel like. If you're not, God be with you, but this is really the time to try and put as much good stuff into your body. So I've been spending a lot of money because I've been trying out these new healthy organic stores. I've never been to Whole Foods, but I saw Whole Foods was super close to me, so I'm like, oh my God, I get to go to Whole Foods and be the real organic queen for today. I was so excited for that, y'all. I literally, you know, got dressed up, went into Whole Foods, and went down every inch, went around every inch of the store, reading everything, looking at everything, and it just gave me a lot of good insights on things that I could buy to keep me healthy. But as I was going through the store, I was picking up stuff, of course, and I think I picked up probably like 6 items, and my total was $45, and I didn't want to put it back. So I really have to gain self-control when it comes to buying in these grocery stores and trying to be the queen of organic and trying to buy groceries, period, because the stuff just adds up, honey. I also have been going to Sprouts a lot. These are the stores that are surrounding me: Sprouts, Whole Foods, they're not as affordable as Kroger and Aldi. And I have those two options, but you know, Aldi is very local. I go to Aldi a lot, but Kroger is not. So I've been replacing it with the, you know, the fancy dancy Whole Food and Sprouts. I gotta cut that out. So I'm gonna keep trying. I've been writing down all of my essentials before I go into the grocery store. And from now on, when I go into that grocery store, I'm going to know exactly, Kendall, the important needs for your groceries are at the top. Your meats, your fruits, your vegetables, those are what you need to buy first. All these little snacks, juices, chia seeds, flax seeds, all that extra stuff can be at the bottom, so that if you have extra, you can purchase those things. But my problem is I have no control when I go into these organic stores or even just the regular stores. Once I just walk through the grocery store, it's just like, oh, look at this. Ooh, look at that. Next thing you know, I'm over there paying $150 at the checkout. Toxic. That is toxic. That has to stop. So that has been my whole little dilemma. If you guys have any tips, if you have a spreadsheet of how much stuff is even supposed to usually cost, please let me know, because I don't really know those things. So I've just been, you know, whatever store I go in, I find the lowest price of what it is and I take it, when really I should be shopping around at different stores to get the best deals, like my mama do. She goes to different stores for different things, and I have not been practicing that. So y'all help a sister out. But other than that, that's basically what I wanted to rant about. My life is going amazing. This process is going amazing. I've been cooking a lot more. I got in the gym last week. I got in the gym and I was working out for 3 days, back to back to 3 days. Back to back for 3 days. And I was working on my little arms, because it's like, I swear, as soon as I move out, my arms just like get flabby. They just get like sticks. Been trying to work on my arms and lifting actual like weights in the gym, like even though I can only do like 7, I did 7, I think, chest press on this machine. Baby girl, when I tell you that my arms was wiggling like noodles, I did 7 of those, 3 reps though, and I felt amazing. But yeah, that's my life. Also, you know, I notice how lenient I get on myself once I move out. So I try to stay hard on myself, because at home it's easy to create good habits, because, you know, everything's abundant. You know, my mom has all the water, she has all the healthy vitamins, she has all the vegetables, she even cooks sometimes. So even if you don't feel like cooking, you're still going to get something good into your body. So appreciate those things while you're at home. Appreciate all the meals that your mom is cooking. Take note of all the healthy things that you put into your body, how your mom makes it, so that when you're on your own, you can handle these things. You know what to do. And I do kind of regret not being in the kitchen a lot when my mom was cooking, because certain things like frying fried chicken or frying period, I don't know, because I would just always be in my room like, yeah, call me when that food is done, mama. Call me when the food done. All right, bye. But I really, you know, should have been paying more attention and should have been asking her questions when grocery shopping, but I can still do that now. So that's what I'm just trying to learn. Thank you guys for listening to my rants. I hope this was not annoying. I'm probably not going to edit much of this, but I did a braid out on it after I washed it, and I just put some conditioner on it, and I just feel free when I have my hair like this. So thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to smash that like button. Make sure you are subscribed. If you watch this whole video and you not subscribed,